SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Madhu Tirthani. Today I am going to take one of the important topic which is very useful in SYBAF and SYBCom Sem 4 called as Issue of Shares and Debentures. First of all, what is the meaning of shares? A shares refers to the total capital of the company which has been divided into the number of small indivisible units of a fixed amount, and each such unit is called as shares. Many a time we call as a share is the share capital, the share of the company. It is a fixed value of the share which has been printed on the share certificate, which is called as the face value, or we can say that the par value or the nominal value of the shares. A company can issue the shares at a price different from the face value. The price which has been issued by the company is called as issue price of the shares. There are the various types of shares which you might have learned in 12th standard also, but let us revise one by one. Preference shares. These shares are having a preferential rights at a fixed rate during the life of the company and having a preferential rights over the other shares at a time of winding up of the company as well as at a time of payment of dividend. Whereas equity shares are those shares which do not have any kind of a preferential right. It means that they do not enjoy any rights at all. However, the equity shares enjoys the voting rights. They have a right to participate in the business of the company. Now let us see some journal entries which are very much important in the accounting treatments, or you can say in the accounts. First, we have to see when the application money received. When on the receipt of the application money, we have to pass the entry called as bank account debit to share application money account. However, the share application money account is a nominal account and it is a temporary account. Since it is an income, that's why it has been credited, and bank account is a real account which says that debit what comes in. Whereas on the allotment of shares, the entry is share allotment account, share application account to share capital to security premium if the shares has been issued at a premium. But if the shares has been issued at a discount, the entry will be share allotment account. Discount will be debited in case of security premium instead of security premium. Since security premium is a profit, that's why it has been credited. Whereas the discount is our loss, or you can say it is an expenses, that's why it has been debited. But on the receipt of allotment money, we have to transfer that allotment money to share on the receipt of it, we have to pass an entry called as bank account debit to share allotment. When the call money has been made, we have to make an entry called as share call account debit to share capital account. And on the receipt of call money, we have to make the entry called as bank account debit to share call account. In short, I can say that when we are going to the other slides, first we cannot collect the money on the whole. Suppose if the company is having a nominal value of 10 rupees, he has to collect that value in terms of number of installment. First stage is application money, then second stage is allotment money, and third is call money. Before issuing before doing it, we have to pass the entry which is called as allotment money due, then call money due, and then we are receiving it. First we have to due the money, first we have to make a temporary account, and then we can transfer the money on the receipt of it. If the call money is received from the shareholder even before making a call, see, there are certain shareholders who are making the call money paid in advance. In that case, the entry will be bank account debit to call in advance. If the money is not received, there may be some defaulters who are not paying the money on the due date, call money. In that case, the entry will be call in arrears account debit to share allotment to share on call account. Now let us come forward the main part, that is debentures. See, in SYs, we have to deal with the debentures account very well, because the major part is issue of debentures over here. What is the meaning of debenture? Issuing the debt instrument by offering the same for the public subscription is one of the important source of financing the business activities. See, there is a various composition of capital. A company raise a capital by way of issue of shares, that is, it may be by way of equity shares or by preference shares, and the second term they can raise the money by issue of debentures. Debentures are the person who hold the debentures are called as a debenture holder. Debt financing does not help in reducing the cost of capital but also in designing the appropriate capital structure. A debenture can be defined as a security issued by the company under its seal, acknowledging a debt and containing the various provisions as regards to the repayment of principal and interest. When we are issuing the debentures, we have to tell them the rate of interest which we are going to pay every year or after a certain period of time. But it has to be declared at the time of issue of debentures itself. And we have to pay these debentures interest even if we are not having the profit. Debentures holder are just like a creditor of the company. Remember that debenture holders are not the owners of the company, they are the creditors of the company. Now, issue of debentures can be characterized in the different categories. First one is debenture issued at par and redeemable at par. See, when we are deciding it that we have to issue the debentures, at the time of issue of debentures, we have to decide the rate of interest which we have to give every year or after a certain period of time. Similarly, we have to decide in advance only that when we are going to repay the debentures and at what condition, whether it should be repaid at par, that is same as well as face value, whether we have to pay more than the face value which is called as premium, or whether we have to pay less than the face value, that is a discount. But we have to inform to the debenture holders, to our prospective debenture holders in advance at what date we are going to pay the debenture and at what conditions, that is at par, at premium or at discount. In that case, as per the company's norm, we have to make the certain provisions well in advance at the time of issue of debentures itself. So let us see one by one debentures issued at par and redeemable at par. What will be the journal entries in that case? There are the different cases like debenture issued at discount. For example, if the face value of the debenture is 10 rupees and the issued at 9, but when we are paying it, it is at 10, that is redeemable at par. Debentures issued at premium. This means that face value is 10, but when we are issuing it, we are getting the amount of 12, that is 2 rupees as a premium. But when we are redeeming it, that is repayment, is at 10 rupees. That is called as debenture issued at premium but redeemable at par. Then fourth category is debentures are issued at par but redeemable at premium. That means when we are issuing the shares, we are getting the amount of 10 rupees on per share. But when we are repaying the debenture, we are paid at the amount of 12 rupees. Debenture issued at a discount. This means that when we are issuing the debenture at rupees 9, but when we are paying the debenture, repayment of debentures, we are paying at a premium, maybe more than the face value. Debenture issued at a premium, that is we are getting the money more than the face value and we are repaying it more than the face value also. First, let us see one by one the journal entries of in each cases. Debenture issued at par and redeemable at par. The first entry is bank account debit to debenture application money account. Then we have to transfer the application money, that is debenture application money account debit to debenture. Since I have earlier said also that debenture application account is a temporary account and we have to close this account as soon as the application amount has been received. Then debenture issued at discount and redeemable at par. For the receipt of the application money, we have to make an entry called as bank account debit to debenture application money and debenture application account debit to debentures. Debentures issued at discount, redeemable at par, the entry will be bank account debit to debenture application money account and then it has been issued at a discount. This means debenture application account debit, discount on issue of debenture. Suppose I have issued the debentures at a discount of 1 rupee. This means I have received the amount of 9. That means 1 rupee is a discount. That 1 rupee has to be transferred to discount on issue of debentures to debenture account. Then debenture issued at premium and redeemable at par. That means we are getting the money more than the face value. Bank account debit to debenture application account. Then debenture application money, that is for 12 rupees if I got more than the face value. This means debenture application account debit 12 rupees, to debentures 10 rupees, to security premium 2 rupees. This means the 2 rupees has to be transferred to security premium account. Next is debenture issued at par and redeemable at premium. Since I have earlier said that we have, at the time of issue itself, we have to decide whether we are going to pay more than the face value or less than the face value or at par. If we are going to pay redeemable at premium, in that case, the receipt of application money is bank account debit to debenture application account, and that debenture application account has to be transferred to debenture account, which is called as debenture application account, loss on issue of debentures to debenture to premium on redemption. For example, if I got the money 10 rupees, then debenture application account 10 rupees. But when we are repayment it has to be paid at 12 rupees. This means 2 rupees is my loss. That loss has to be transferred. That loss on issue of debentures 2 rupees, to debenture 10 rupees, to premium on redemption 2 rupees. This means I can say in short, the loss on issue of debenture is equal to the premium on redemption also. Debenture issued at discount and redeemable at premium. For the receipt of application money, bank account debit to debenture application money. But debenture application account debit, discount on issue of debentures account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit to debenture to premium on redemption. This I can say that if the debenture application I have received 9 rupees, 1 rupee will be my discount, but I have decided when I am going to redeem the debentures, I am going to redeem at a premium of 2. This means that debenture application 9 rupees, discount on issue of debenture 1 rupee, loss on issue of debenture 2 rupees, to debenture 10, to premium on redemption 2 rupees. As I said, loss on issue of debenture is always the same amount as premium on redemption. Now, the debenture issued at premium and redeemable at premium. For the receipt of application money, I have to make an entry called as bank account debit to debenture application money. For transfer of application money to debenture account, as I have decided I got at the money at premium and I am going to pay redeemed at premium only, then the debenture application account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit. For example, if I got 12 rupees, loss on issue, I have said that I am going to pay 13, that is 3 rupees as a premium. So loss on issue 3, to debenture 10, to premium on redemption 3, and to security premium 2, which I have got it. So we have discussed the various points relating to the issue of debentures. Hope we are going to meet very soon relating with the other part called as redemption of debenture. Thank you for listening me patiently.